It's been a beautiful day, but a very different week. Well, anyways, welcome to Let Me Show You News. 16th of September, our friend again, Donald Trump, who would have guessed, has officially closed the Obama birther conspiracy. Finally, he has asserted Hillary Clinton, basically blaming her or pointing fingers to her, saying that she started the movement back in 2008 about the Obama birther conspiracy. And now in his latest speech, apparently he closed it.
However, the truth is noticeably different of what he's saying. Well, in fact, Hillary Clinton did not start the Obama birther conspiracy. She doesn't even have any links to it. There's no evidence showing that she's even linked to this Obama conspiracy theory. And in 27th April
2011, Obama publicly showed his birth certificate, showing that he was born in US soils. Yet, Donald Trump didn't accept that.
Now finally, 16th of September, he stated, quote,
President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period. Now watch this clip. That's what's funny. I always love watching clips by Donald Trump. You probably do too.
Now, not to mention her in the same breath, but Hillary Clinton and her campaign of 2008 started the birther controversy. I finished it. You know what I mean. President Barack Obama was born in the United States, period. Now we all want to get back to making America strong and great again. Thank you.
Now obviously Hillary Clinton does deny any movement or any link between her and the Obama
birthday movement. And what's funny is that people are
Donald Trump, Mr. Donald Trump, is still blaming her despite that there are no evidence linking between her and this Obama birther movement. It was him who raised questions in March 2011, but now he just closed off this Obama conspiracy movement, saying that it was Clinton who started this whole thing and now that he apparently closed it. 17th of September. Well, first off, I would like to express my deepest condolences towards Bahram, who is an Iranian Paralympic cyclist who passed away doing what he loved in Brazil.
Passed away because he crashed into a road and he was sent to the hospital and was treated with emergency. However, unfortunately, he passed away.
Now, Bahman Qurban's heart is apparently, I hope I said that right, is apparently the first athlete who have passed away during the first Paralympic who have passed away in the whole Paralympic history. And now the Iranian flag is raised until half in the Paralympic village. And now there will be a moment of silence in the Maracana Stadium on Sunday in the Olympic closing ceremony. 17th to 18th of September. I know, that's weird. Anyways, last week I was expressing or telling you guys about the ceasefire which have been agreed between US and Russia. Well, guess what? That ceasefire is now being endangered. No, not by Russia, you might have expected. Oh, see, that's what I expected at first, I'm sorry. But no, it was by US. It's been endangered by the US. Apparently, US airstrikes struck and killed dozens of Syrian soldiers, Syrian regime, the Bashar Assad soldiers, but basically Syrian governmental soldiers. God, I can't talk today. The approximate death was around 60 Syrian soldiers who have passed away from these strikes by the US. And the reason the incident took place in the first place was because US intelligence thought that the
target that they were striking were ISIS. However, it not turned out that well.
After Russia had informed them, saying that there were Syrian soldiers, Syrian governmental soldiers present in the area of where they were striking. After the incident, Russia has called for an emergency session with the Security Council of UN with 15 members, including Russia and US, obviously. Now, Samantha Power, the US ambassador of UN, said that the attack was unintentional and that they they had no intelligence or did not know that the target they were striking were the Syrian soldiers. Now, she even chastised Russia for setting the emergency session with the Security Council of UN, and she said, quote, "Russia really needs to stop the cheap point scoring and the grandstanding and the stunts and focus on matters which is implementation of something we negotiated in good faith with them."
Now, Russia's UN ambassador, Mr. Vitaly Churkin, stated this puts a huge question mark over the Russian and US ceasefire, just when we thought we were going to get hopeful with it.
And the Russian Foreign Minister's spokeswoman, Mrs. Maria Zakharova, I hope I said that right. This is why I hate names sometimes. Anyways, stated, "We are reaching a really terrifying conclusion for the whole world, that the White House is defending Islamic State. Now, there can be no doubts about that." 17th to 19th of September.
Now, if you're living in the US, I hope you're all doing fine. If you're a viewer of this channel in the US, I just wish you're doing fine, because there have been several attacks recently. Now, firstly, one of the attacks were taking place in Manhattan, New York, where an explosion had impacted 29 people, injured 29 people. Thankfully, there were no deaths. Thankfully. The explosion took place near Chelsea area of Manhattan. I don't know where that is. I've never been to US. And apparently there was another explosion device found 4 blocks away from that site scene, where it has been taken control. It's been discovered, and the police took it in, and they controllably exploded it, because they found that there was a cell phone attached to it, so it's kind of dangerous. But anyways, an identified 28-year-old suspect known as Mr. Ahmed Khan Rahami, a naturalized US citizen but born in Afghanistan, apparently took place in these attacks, as CCTV showed that he had presence being in those 2 areas where the explosion devices were found, and apparently he took them out of a duffy bag.
Ahmed Khan Rahami is now captured by the police in Chelsea, Manhattan, after he was caught sleeping 10:30 this morning, and one of the owner of the establishments in the town reported that to the police, and the police went to investigate. But then once they investigated, they found that it was Ahmed Khan Rahimi. We caught him. But it didn't end there. There was a shooting, but it ended by just only injuring 2 officers in total, which thankfully no one died. However, Ahmed Khan Rahimi did get shot, but now he went to a university hospital where he's undergoing a surgery.
On Saturday, an ISIS terrorist stabbed at least 8 people, injuring 8 people in the state of Minnesota in St. Cloud, in a mall near Crossroads.
Now, apparently the ISIS terrorist was dressed in a private security uniform, so he wasn't really identified at all at first. Thankfully, the attack was stopped because an off-duty officer had shot him dead. And on Saturday, a New Jersey Marine Corps charity run had been cancelled due to an explosion taking place near the course of the charity run in a garbage can. Now, the explosive device was timed, and it exploded minutes just right before the charity run commenced. Thankfully, no one was near the explosion device when it exploded, and nobody was injured. However, if there wasn't a delay in that charity run, it would have been theorized that a good amount of people would have passed that point, and if that device exploded, it would have kind of rebrought the Boston Marathon bombing, the 2 bombings which occurred in Boston, which injured around 250 people. Early Monday, a backpack containing around 5 explosive devices were found in Elizabeth, New Jersey, near a railway station. The device exploded on early Monday as the disposal robot tried to defuse it. As soon as it caught one of the wires, the device exploded. Anyways, guys, I'm guessing that's what would summarize what happened from the past week. I didn't really find anything which would be that significant. However, if you believe that I have missed
out a lot of news because this time it was very short, please definitely do let me know. I mean, I don't know, even I feel like my videos are getting shorter by time. It's either I couldn't find any news which was significant or didn't seem significant, or I'm doing something wrong here, which is what I think I'm doing. But anyways, You might have noticed my lighting change in the middle of the video. That's because my lighting just gave up on me. It just turned off in the middle of the video.
You are got to be kidding with me.
So yeah, I have to turn on my room light. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did like this video, a like on the video or subscription to this channel would definitely be greatly appreciated. Now I have my Facebook and Twitter pages down below the description, and you could also follow up with this channel by following through the social media if you want. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, honestly, I can't talk today, I don't know why. Anyways, hope you guys have a great week, have a great day, and until next time, peace!